caliber actor, you know? So it's like that. I'm just trying to surround myself with the best people, and, you know, they'll bring the best out of me.
After his divorce from Cherie in 1995, he found love again and married actress Jada Corinne Pinkett in 1997. The pair married in a private ceremony on December 31st, 1997, at a hotel in Baltimore. They refer to each other as life partners, with Smith stating, "There are no deal breakers. There's nothing she could do, ever, nothing that would break our relationship." During this time, Will Smith also begun his solo music career with the release of Men in Black, the theme song for the film. It topped the singles charts in several regions around the world.
If you look at Will Smith's music career, on one side, you could say, okay, he's tying a lot of the big singles he has, whether it's Wild Wild West, whether it's Men in Black, he ties them into whatever film he's doing. And in one way, it makes the song really tied to that specific moment, that specific cinema outing. But at the same time, you're kind of locked in space. It can't move around the same way that, let's say, Getting Jiggy With It can, because there's no real other thing it's tied to besides Will Smith. However, you have to, though, go, that's an interesting business move, because by him having those songs and creating those songs for those franchises, from a publishing perspective and from a musical rights perspective, he's making probably a lot more money, because every time that song is played, he's getting money for it. When the song is written, he's getting money for it. So in a bankable way, in a purely financial way, it's probably a better decision to do it, even though those songs may not have the longevity and the love and enduring obsession that other tracks may have that aren't so specific to one movie.
Making records is more about you know? When you're making a movie, you're more of a tool for someone else's vision. You know, someone else has thought up the story, and someone else has written the script, and someone else has signed on to direct it, and it's their vision, and you're helping them to see their vision. Whereas when you make records, it's completely about you. It's completely about what you think, what you feel, what you want to communicate.
His debut solo album, Big Willie Style, reached the top 10 of the U.S. Billboard 200 and was certified 9 times platinum. The third single from the album, Getting Jiggy With It, became Smith's first Billboard Hot 100 #1 when it was released in 1998.
Seinfeld said Getting Jiggy With It on the Seinfeld show, and he was using it in the show, and he was using it to mean sex. He was kind of using it, to mean a lot of different things, but he said Getting Jiggy With It on Seinfeld show, and then that's when, you started hearing newscasters and stuff like that starting to say it with it, and the guy from ESPN, the black guy from ESPN started saying Getting Jiggy With It for all the football and basketball moves and stuff, and that kind of took off, and here we are today.
There's no way you can't listen to that song and not be happy. Like, you will start raising the roof, even if you're in your car or by yourself, because it's just such a happy song. And I think that's one of the reasons, as an actor, but also just as a personality, he's had the staying power that he has.
When I went in to make this album, it was like, but my confidence for music was way down. I'd been writing records the whole time, and I felt like I had something to say, but there were no records out there like the type of records that I wanted to make, with the energy and the vibe of the records that I wanted to make. And that right around that time, the Fugees came out, and the Fugees album really inspired me to get in there and to write and to do things that feel good and sound good and make people have a nice feeling inside.
The following year, he turned down the role of Neo in The Matrix in favor of a role in the film Wild Wild West.
If you look at kind of this trajectory from the mid 1990s, Will Smith has a bunch of hits. He has Independence Days, he has Men in Black, he has Bad Boys, and he's playing kind of the same kind of good guy character that saves the day, a police type authority figure in various ways. So it's really fascinating that he actually got offered the Keanu Reeves role of Neo in The Matrix, the 1998 film, and turned it down for the steampunk 1960s adaptation of the comic Wild Wild West. And he says he has no regrets about it, but who knows if that's really authentic or not, because Wild Wild West, nobody remembers it or talks about it. And Matrix, of course, is just a massive genre-defining movie.
Smith's second album was once again introduced with the theme song to his latest film, Wild Wild West. Titled Millennium, reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified double platinum. Despite continuing to release music, Will Smith was in high demand as an actor, as his career was taking off in Hollywood.
You know, it's like there's always going to be people, you know, you're always going to have detractors, you're always going to have people that don't want to see you succeed, and I just feel like there's a lot more people that are giving me positive energy, and I don't respond to negative energy. I just allow it to keep passing me by, and you know, you fight fire with water.
Will Smith's second son, Jaden Christopher Sires Smith, was born in 1998. His first child was his wife, Jada. Only a couple of years later, in 2000, Will and Jada welcomed their daughter, Willow Camille Raines Smith, in October of that year. The pair have allowed their children to pursue careers in the entertainment world. Jaden and Willow have released music and starred in films alongside their father.
For me, you gotta I know you gotta let your kids go. It's very nerve-wracking, but it's for me, it's better that she goes for it at 7, 8, 9 years old, gets out there, decides whether or not it's something she wants to do, you know, rather than later in her life, you know. So it's time to go. It's time to go. Thank you.
In 2001, Will Smith portrayed heavyweight boxer Muhammad Ali in the biopic Ali. The film follows the life of Muhammad Ali from 1964 to 1974, exploring his career and personal life.
I couldn't figure out what the road was from Will Smith to Muhammad Ali. You know, if I were to decide today I want to be Muhammad Ali, what would I do? And I just, intellectually, I couldn't figure it out. And Michael Mann was the first person that really illustrated the road from Will Smith to Muhammad Ali. Look how good I look. Ain't this just a perfect specimen of a man right here?
I want to be your motivator. I want to be in your corner.
What'd you say your name is?
Bundini. Rhymes
With Houdini, yeah, except that don't rhyme.
Oh, yeah.
I feel really good about the film. Ali is here tonight. He hasn't seen the film yet, so I'm a little concerned, you know, but I'm a little nervous, but I feel good. I'm confident in the film, and I just hope he and his family love it.
For his performance, he was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor and the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor Motion Picture Drama. Following a 4-year musical hiatus, Will Smith returned to music in 2002 with the release of his third studio album, Born to Reign. The album's lead single was the theme song to Men in Black 2, titled Black Suits Coming. The single reached number 3 on the UK singles chart.